And we are live from Athenia Steel for a Clifton boys soccer game. Welcome on into the live stream, ladies and gentlemen. Voice of the Mustangs here, Vincent Chiachulo, for a big game here. Big soccer game, one of the most notorious sports at Clifton, between the Clifton Mustangs and the Passaic Indians. Clifton, for years now, has been one of the best high school soccer teams in the state, winning multiple championships with many, many great players. Clifton looking to show their dominance once again, and here in a big game against a good team, Passaic. And Clifton already in their zone. Clifton already has the ball. And they keep it in just before it goes out. And Clifton's going to move upfield here. Good ball movement already here. And they're going to try and make their way into the Passaic zone. And they do. They kick it for distance.
I got Anthony up there to take care of it.
And the Passaic goaltender, they're on it.
Hey, you got a quick shot of that corner? Yeah. Yeah, you got it.
A lot of seniors on this team so far. Quite a bit. 11 of them to be exact.
This guy's getting a shot.
But also a lot of juniors as well, as the whistle blows. No clock here at Athenia Steel. The site was changed. We're typically used to playing at Clifton High School. But we're here today. Still very nice, beautiful weather, slight breeze, so that might affect the way the ball moves while it's kicked. Clifton passing around. A shot there that goes a little bit left. It's going in the direction of the wind. So like I said, the wind might affect a couple shots today, the way the ball moves. And a good pass there, but Clifton on it. Good passing there to Passaic, number 9. Trying to get a shot off, has a chance, takes a shot there. Great save. And an excellent save by Passaic, but Clifton trying to capitalize here, get back on the ball, and that one goes out. Almost an early 1-0 game. I believe that was number 9, Kareem Passaic, on the shot. The midfielder and forward. On the ball now for Clifton, number 10, Giuseppe Rossi. Rossi fights for it, but Passaic comes through with the ball. Kicking far, Clifton back on. Kenny Linares, number 5. Good pass. Gets past a couple of Clifton players and hits the fence. Passaic goaltender on it. When the ref does this, clock stops.
Yeah, maybe get a shot of the goal. I don't know. Something. Give me something.
High kick.
In the purple. It's going to be on.
And Passaic trying to get on it. Clifton has it. High kick. And that one goes out. Passaic trying to get some momentum here, as Clifton has had most of the momentum to start off this game, but it's not how you start, it is how you finish. Good pass downfield. Clifton with the steal. And he has the ball, and he makes quite a connection there with another player. Clifton trying to come through with the steal. Passaic comes on. That one goes out. Clifton was fighting for it, able to let it roll out of bounds.
Got anything from me there?
Passaic to throw in.
You got anything yet? You got him throwing it in there.
A high kick in front of the Clifton goal, and they hold on to the ball. Fighting for it towards some of the benches. A Mustang there, able to kick it in. And Passaic kicks it back. Both teams fighting. Number 31, Simon Diosa. And as the goaltender for Clifton today.
Not really. I think it's going to try to something. They're way too out. Is it hard? Ant, you're good. You got to go out. Start zooming out. Yeah. You got to start in the middle. Yeah. You need to zoom out because he's going to hit it.
Far kick. Clifton trying to get on it. They do. Far. Looks for a far kick. Hit the upper leg there as number 5, Kenny Linares, went to go kick it. It hit like right below his knee. Or sorry, that was number 9, Kareem Pasok, and that hit the top right underneath his knee, and he was a little slow to get up, but he seems to be hustling now. Luckily, he's not hurt.
That was nice. That was very good.
Clifton with the ball here. An opportunity opens up. A kick and what an amazing save. Oh my. That was one of the best saves I've seen in high school soccer. That is impressive. And that's definitely a flag there. He completely, utterly shoved them down.
Doing score. It's a warning call. You don't need that. Only when you see the guy go like this, but there's no.
And a high kick right in front of the goal, and Clifton still on it. Still has a bit of a chance here. Clifton just holding on here. Number 11, Zarski has it. Good way to move up. Clifton passing up, just trying to get back in the zone. Two major opportunities to score so far. Couldn't capitalize on either, but that's not necessarily on Clifton. That's just a really good job by Passaic. Good movement. Clifton moving up. Take a shot, a long shot, great pass, almost with a chance to score there. Excellent pass, good setup. The pass was just, the kick was just off. Didn't have a good angle there, but it was another good setup. So another opportunity there for Clifton to score. They need to start capitalizing on these as early as it may be. Clifton does need to capitalize.
Yeah, what's going on, man? I got you live. Sit stop.
And there goes the kick. And a good play there by Clifton. Nice way to get on the ball. 2-on-2 here. Passaic able to make a decent way to get it out of there, but Clifton still with the ball. Oh, good pass across field. Good movement. Potential chance here for Clifton. He puts a shot in, gets blocked. Good defense by Passaic. Clifton back on him once again. Passing the ball very well, and that one goes out.
Yeah, just put it in. Too much interference. There's too many people.
Clifton looking to get on the ball. There it is right there. Pass back, trying to reset. And that one goes out. Clifton just passing around right now, trying to set up a game plan.
Good job, man. You're live.
And a high kick there. Clifton just trying to get back into the zone. Passaic playing pretty solid defense right now. Almost hits a kid right in the head with the ball. Clifton with a chance here. And that one goes in, and it's a goal for Clifton. Goal was taken away. A heartbreaker there, as it was a nice shot and a good way for Clifton to almost come through and capitalize, and they're going to say offsides. So a big heartbreaker there as Clifton had a shot.
That might have been. It's all good, man. Win for tomorrow again.
So it's still 0-0.
Right now, yes. Things are getting good.
And a high kick. Clifton just trying to stay on it. Passaic fighting back, coming through, trying to get the ball. Passes midfield in the Passaic zone. Clifton trying to get back on top of it. Passaic, far kick. Back and forth in between both zones. Passaic trying to hold. Clifton fighting for it. Good defense played there. That was some excellent defense by Sebastian Perez. He was all over the ball the whole way through. Clifton fighting for it, and Passaic comes through. Passaic really hasn't had much momentum throughout this entire game, and they're still trying to come. They're still trying to come through and get that. Clifton has had almost all the momentum so far.
Anthony, you hear anybody?
Good job by Passaic. Pushing forward, Passaic with a chance. Clifton hustles back. And they're not gonna call a penalty there. Passaic was definitely looking for one. Clifton with an opportunity here. They're racing down the left side. Good far pass. Clifton's still on it. Looking for an opportunity to open up, and that one hits the top of the crossbar.
I'm surprised we ain't seen Boss Man.
Look, streaming the game.
Yeah, I'm on your shot right now.
Passaic with it now. Passaic looking for a big chance here. That one goes right in front of the goal. And what a good way to save what could have been an early 1-0 lead by Simon Diosa. Number 31, able to get right underneath it. He booms that one to the other side of the field. Some Clifton players a little lost trying to look for the ball. They do get on it. Passaic now. Fighting for it. Clifton gets it back. Clifton under control. That one right in front of the goal. Passaic playing good defense now. That one to the left side. Clifton almost has an opportunity. That one goes into the trees, out into the field.
Hey, you got a shot at that. Is that a corner? That's tough. It is what it is, my friend.
This one out of the corner. Passaic with it now. They have a chance. They get a good pass off. Clifton had a corner kick there, but Passaic with a shot. Good movement here. And a really good pass. Wow. Clifton hustling back for defense. And that one goes out. Goes right past our camera crew and our live stream crew. Looked like it was out of bounds. Clifton players screaming out, as it is. Omar Flores throwing in. Pretty good throw. That went out once again.
Hey, Victor, stop, dude, stop!
Whole Clifton team communicating very well right now, which is why they've had so many opportunities. They just have to let those opportunities open up even more to try and score. Passaic with it now, passing around, just trying to make another game plan. They look like Clifton did in the first 15 minutes of the game, just mainly dominant on offense. But it looks like the momentum has shifted more towards Passaic now. Let's see how Clifton can come back through that. As Passaic did have an opportunity, but it looks like Clifton's defense really put in the hustle. I mean, every time they have an opportunity, it just seems to be closing. Like that window just closes very quickly. And that one goes out. And this will be a throw from the corner.
Hey, he kind of got a long throw. Watch the back. Yo. Hey. I saw both of you. Touching, not touching. Yeah, I got it. Come on, that's so stupid. Step up! Step! No turn!
Oh, good steal by Clifton. Passaic had control for a second, but Clifton able to hang on. Gives it to his goaltender in a dangerous spot, and he's able to kick that one far, but it goes out. That was a very long pass. I don't know what happened there, but it was very, very long. And now Passaic with a major opportunity here, throwing in Clifton's zone. Jeez. Good kick, but good play there by Clifton. Good job there by Kareem Pasokin. Clifton keeps it. Good move there. And a pass that just didn't connect. Clifton just trying to get back into that zone and waiting for that opportunity to open up. They're a very patient team and almost an opportunity there, but Passaic, too many guys there, and that pass was too far, but it's a very difficult pass. Clifton on it now. And almost an opportunity there. Passaic defense, once again, very, very good. High kick.
Not in teacher shape yet. Like, you know, like, last night my wife was like, your grandpa would sit up and eat
Throw in there for Passaic. They're going to take their time here. Just trying to set up, game plan a little bit. And a kick into the zone, and that one just rolls out of bounds. Clifton back on it. Good hustle from them. A lot of fast players on this team. That's one thing that they're known for, definitely. They've been one of the best high school soccer teams in the state for a while, but one thing that they are very well known for is their speed. They got a lot of young kids who are very fast, and these kids are also very coached, are coached very well. Coach Lembrick does a very good job with these young kids. Every time I ask them about Coach Lembrick, they always say he's a very good coach. They always say how he does a really good job just the way he thinks of soccer, they say, is just on a whole nother level, which pushes them to be the best version of themselves they can be. That's what I've heard from all of these kids, you know, from seniors to freshmen that have worked with him. They've all said great things about him, and he is a fantastic coach. We have a lot of fantastic coaches here in Clifton. But the Coach Lembrick is one of the best, and an excellent defensive play there by Steven Osgood, number 6. And he's playing defense the whole way through. Good blocking.
All right, man, this is your time to shine. I want to keep it tight, as tight as you can. You got to get down in the corner. All right, hold it. Get a little tighter. Good. That's perfect. Ethan, just get a little tighter on your end, too. Just a little bit. Get behind the goal.
And the corner kick, that one gets out of pretty far out of the zone, and Clifton on it. And he's going cross field. Great hustle there. Kicks it towards the bench. Clifton hustling, and they get on at that speed. Clifton with the ball. Free kick opportunity here.
Yeah, but you got to get the guy in the shot. It's tough. Moves up about 2 more feet. You could do that low. Maybe you could get him and everybody else in the shot.
And that would in front of the goal, and Passaic just gets it out. So a pretty solid free kick. Passaic with the ball now. No penalty there. They're looking for one, but they won't get it. Good pass there, a shot, that one just too high. Got a pretty large crowd here at Athenia. We have some current students, some former students. We have parents, we have people who work at Clifton High School. We have all kinds of people here ready to watch this game. Good move there. So far, still 0-0. Good kick when the goaltender makes an easy save, just goes right into his hands. And And it looked like an obvious call there. Just kind of ran the kid over.
When you guys come out Wednesday? Bring your cousin.
A good kick there. Passaic hustling for it. Put it right in front of the goal. Clifton, good defense. Clifton still trying to hang on. Good block made there. Good kick downfield.
It's like the best shot in the
Both teams playing good defense so far. One team just trying to get that one goal just to capitalize. Clifton had it, but it got taken away due to an offside. Passaic has a few opportunities here and there, but that Clifton defense just closing it very quick. What a good move. Clifton able to block that shot. Oh, far kick downfield, just gets past Clifton. Clifton with possession again.
Good job, man.
On our clock, 7:45 left. Oh, Clifton with a chance here, and Passaic. Defense closes in. Clifton still holding on. Trying to keep that pressure on Passaic. Just hoping that one of those times that defense will break. And once Clifton gets that opportunity, once that window just opens up, even the slightest, Clifton just comes through.
What's up there, kiddo? What's up? All right.
What's going on? What do you got?
That's it. Just gonna take a couple of pictures with my camera real quick.
I was just gonna say, you know, look at
Sweet spot. It's the sweet spot.
So what's going on? Talked to Meg. She wanted the presentation again, but she couldn't get the part where we showed the app. So I sent it back to her, and she's like, "Okay, that's great, thank you." So I scrolling everything, and I could really use those interns.
Yeah, well,
Because when Mike's people
Good save made there.
kids are just
Good far kick.
Are you, do you have a period, 7 period?
I'm by you.
Every day I'm going to talk to them.
Yeah, I'm by the computers.
You can talk to them more in detail if you want to just, you can set them up. And I wish I had more. I had 8 that were interested in it.
Well, you could tell those interns though, like
This Passaic team is moving very well, but Clifton just, once again,
We'll hire them.
defense closing in.
It's good labor too, because give them like 16, 17 bucks an hour. Right? They're like working hard. Yeah, I can't tell you this. Very excited. Is this the guy who?
The rest. That's the culprit.
Clifton with possession.
He's definitely got
Backing up.
submits to you.
Like I said, Clifton is a very, very patient team when it comes to playing soccer. They always come back very often, actually, trying to reset and redo their game plan. That's one of the things that makes them very successful, because they also have a lot of speed on their side. So if they're able to reset and they have a lot of speed, that saves their stamina.
No. Okay, you want this? Let's get the goofball.
How are we looking, guys? 3 minutes left, I think. He said 4 minutes Yeah, but yeah, right there. He just said 4 minutes. That's the official sign. Yeah, it's about 4 minutes. Anthony, how you doing up there, man? Good. You're doing a really good job.
Very back and forth so far. In the last 10 minutes, there really hasn't been a lot of opportunities. Both defenses so far pretty stellar. In the beginning, Passaic was struggling. But as of recently, at the first half of this half, after the first 10 minutes, they've been doing really, really well.
My phone's dead. Yeah, not my phone, my camera.
What kind of charger is it? Do you have a charger?
I need a plug for it.
It's right there.
Next time, I don't feel like going back to the car. I can get.
Clifton almost had a shot there, couldn't quite capitalize.
I got a couple of good ones.
Okay. Yes. There it is, right there. What? Very well tempered.
Cookie, come.
Yeah, he's good.
Sit. Yeah. Yeah, he'll
For a 1-year-old, it's very mature for a 1-year-old, because a 1-year-old should be
Both teams fighting.
Yes, this also has an hour's worth of
That one out. Good communication by Clifton.
stream the game from one play.
Hurt right like 5 times. This was the last session.
Oh, this?
Terry's last session. I didn't know if they could.
Keeper, I can't hear you.
It's a nice recreation park. Yeah.
I didn't think they were that nice here.
I'm impressed. That's the first I've ever walked around.
Clifton with the ball.
How many do you have filming for?
Passaic gets a good steal.
2 in the stands. Said they want to do it tomorrow in the football game. If they want.
I'll talk to them. Oh yeah, you don't mind.
I train them all the time. And if anything, I'm right here with them. I know exactly what they're doing. That's a good shot.
Good block there by Clifton.
That's not what they do.
And a kick there, and Clifton gets a goal. And Clifton goes to celebrate as they take the 1-0 lead, their first goal of the game. The first goal of the game as they run past the bench, or as they run past the bleachers, as the whole team gets a good cheers.
Tally. How much time? Well, he's in half. He's in over this minute. Yeah, we've been just putting one.
Clifton picks up the goal. They take the 1-0 lead as the half comes to an end. An excellent kick perfectly into the corner of the goal. Clifton takes the 1-0 lead.
Where they come from?
Now we head into halftime. Clifton holds the 1-0 lead. We'll be back for the second half.
Have fun, guys.
Thanks, Sam. And welcome back, everybody, to the second half between Clifton and Passaic. Clifton holds the 1-0 lead. They had the first goal of the game as the clock was ticking down. A good shot by Vitali. A very young, good developing player, junior at Clifton High School.
There you go. Really get some good shots over here. Why? Because the ball. Tell him to move.
Clifton may hold a 1-0 lead in a low-scoring game, but that doesn't mean the game is even close to over. Clifton's still just trying to keep up with Passaic in terms of how they move, how fast they are, how good defensively they are.
She can play the ball.
And one goal here could tie the game up, no problem, or it could give Clifton a 2-0 lead, depending on who it's for. With Clifton looking to play defense, maybe get another goal on another goal on the board, and run the clock out realistically. That's their number one enemy right now, the clock. Passaic with good movement downfield. That one goes out. And Passaic tries for a shot there. That one very high over the goal, between the two goal posts right there. Goes into the trees, out of bounds here at Athenia.
Yeah, what's going on, man? Anthony, what's going on? Okay, you're good now, bro. You're good. Don't worry about it. I got other cameras to help you out just in case. What happened? You're breaking up.
Good kick downfield.
Still getting a signal? Yeah. Something went out.
Clifton with the ball. Good defense play there. As he gets a nice slide there, and he slides and gets the ball out. Good throw in there from number 11. Good job by Zarsky. Good throw in there. Clifton has it. As they're racing to the goal, and they try and put a shot in. That one goes out. Good defense by Passaic. He was in between two Passaic players. They were trying to kick it in, but they couldn't quite do it. With the ball here, good kick in front of the goal. Clifton with a chance, and they score! And Clifton takes the 2-0 lead.
Good job, man. Good job. Excellent job on the corner. Zoom so you can't go any further.
And Clifton takes the 2-0 lead, trying to just put this game away altogether. Clifton back in their zone, still with that fire, and another chance to score. Passaic kicks it out. Passaic being very aggressive now that they're trailing by more than one.
And you might, zoom in a little bit. I was going to say the same thing.
Soccer game is very, very good right now. But Clifton with the momentum and more momentum and a great save.
Yeah, Mia, you're going to be really
good. Shot there by 32. Sanchez, good play there.
I'm watching the game from here. It's 2 seconds delayed. It's like people screaming.
Who are you taking tonight? Rams or the
That's Sean Wilson.
Clifton getting back into their zone. Another chance here. That one's kicked out. Clifton's still fighting for it. Passaic doing a pretty good job, and that one's high to about midfield. Clifton with another chance. A shot taken there. The goaltender's down. Passaic makes a save. Clifton still here with maybe an opportunity, and there is another one. Shot taken, an easy save as he just kneels down and picks it up.
This guy's in there. Get out of there. Good job, man.
What's that?
Hey, ¿quién me cuida acá? Ven para atrás.
Good throw in there.
All right, you're good.
Good kick there from Clifton. Wait, get into their zone. Maybe a shot here. The Passaic goaltender just gets there just in time. With the ball as they're moving downfield, a kick there, another goal. And Clifton scores again. As he runs over to the Clifton bleachers, number 15, Alex Fedoric. He puts up the third goal and Clifton takes the 3-0 lead. This whole crowd here going absolutely nuts, and that one makes it even more difficult for Passaic to come back. Clifton holds a 3-0 lead as we're just about halfway through this second half, or at least we're approaching it, and all the momentum on their side, team just really flowing very well. I mean, overall, the chemistry has been there. I mean, and the speed of this Clifton team is one thing that they're really, really good with. I mean, they just outrace every other soccer team that they've played against. I mean, a lot of these soccer players could even do track and field if they tried. They're that fast.
Don't let them get out. Don't let them.
Also, another thing with this Clifton team, very agile, very good on their feet. And it's not like the team is predominantly run by one grade. There's kids from all over, from freshmen to seniors. There are players everywhere.
Come on, ball man, we need the shot.
Come on.
Substitutions. Did you say it?
Hope so. And Clifton officially puts in a few subs. Gives some of their other players a rest, as they probably need. They've been running around all game, but they put up 3 goals, so it's very well deserved. And it's not just one guy because of this goal, it's a whole team effort.
You got something for me? Come on, you.
And a shot there, that one goes behind the goal. Hits the fence.
Oh, Miss Everson?
Clifton with a chance here. Oh, another shot. That one high. Passaic able to make a save. Clifton still keeping this pressure on, even with the high score lead, the 3-0 lead. They're still keeping this pressure on. Still trying to run up the score. It's never a bad idea to do that. Clifton defense playing very well so far. Talked a lot about the offense and the 3 goals they put up, but the defense so far, shutout. Passaic has not been able to put a goal on the board, and that's not just because of the goaltender. It's because of the whole team effort. They've been doing a great job keeping the ball out of that zone and being able to put shots up for themselves that could potentially give them a very good lead, which they have right now. Had a lot of opportunities to score, didn't get all of them, but they got the ones that mattered most, especially that one at the end of the first half. Clifton holding on. Oh, very nice kick there, but definitely a penalty as the kid just gets completely tackled almost. offsides call there. Passaic just trying to get something on the board if they want to stay in this game, which is going to be very difficult. They're going to need to score right around now, as time is really starting to become their biggest enemy. So. Team's fighting for it. Clifton gets on the ball. Good job by them as they go forward. Good movement there by Passaic. Good movement there. A couple people calling for a pass. Clifton with possession. Good movement here. Time's just winding down.
Tomorrow's a football game, right? Good. Yeah, first week, fully.
And good defensive play made there as he slides, kicks that one out.
One of the newer ones. You only have 2 cameras today? Who's actually sitting in front of us?
Far kick there.
Yeah.
Clifton just being able to get on the ball and attack. He's doing so well with that.
Pretty good introductions, really good. Sounds like
I heard, that's what I heard, yeah. Really?
looks really
I love that show.
He's got to do a sports thing for me.
Dominic definitely.
Good movement there. Clifton with a chance. A kick. That one goes over the goal.
Dominic is definitely be doing
He's good at what he does.
He loves it.
Been cutting up film, or you been taking it easy?
Yeah. I mean, I've been doing some stuff on the side, like here and there, but not really. Today I had my first film class. From 9:30 to 12 something. Yeah.
In the middle of it's just like a theater.
No, I wish.
You know what I'm talking
The
about?
amphitheater?
No,
Outside?
not the amphitheater. There was a intro to film course I took.
Oh, I'm taking intro to film.
What?
I'm
No,
taking intro to film.
there's a room, right? There's like a theater.
I know calcium. I'm taking that class.
Yep. Yeah, what's up?
Oh.
3 hours.
I do have a statistics class.
Yeah, it's 90 cents, and my professor is
I don't, I'm not home right now. I'll be home soon.
I have to I'll let you know next Wednesday. 9:45 to 11.
Yeah, mine is 9.
Or 12. 12:45.
Yeah, I have an 8 a.m. on Tuesday.
Not me.
That's not that bad.
No, my biggest is
They never
9%.
taught you in high school that. So you could always change your class.
I drop, yeah.
Yeah.
You have until next.
First year, it's like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, it's 8. Tuesday, Thursday,
But I would rather have morning classes than night classes.
Good kick there.
but going forward, Monday, Thursday.
Well, this semester we didn't get to pick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have 2 Fridays and one of them is 3 hours. Yeah.
But they're really fighting right now to still get another goal, still run up the score. But they're also fighting to just run the clock out. Once they have possession of the ball, they're really just taking their time and running that clock out. There's still quite a bit of time left. So once they do that, once they get to a certain point, really with just like 5 or 4 minutes left, you could really call it a game. But you never know with the way sports pan out. Anything could happen within a certain period of time. They're just trying to run that out and solidify a win. And soccer is one of the hardest sports to score in. It's not an easy sport. As big as the net may seem, you still got to get past a whole group of kids or a whole group of very athletic young men to just be able to get a shot. So maybe 3 may not seem like a high number to you. Even that. Even though 3 may not be a high number to you, it's still a pretty high scoring game considerably. 3-0 for a soccer game is pretty interesting.
Leveling it. Because it has like fences on it.
So they gotta redo the tennis courts, and then when the band plays, it's in front like this.
Oh, wow.
Oh, it's gonna be a turf?
It's gonna be all turf on the upper part.
And there was an injury on the field, but luckily he is okay. I say this every time there's an injury on stream, but I cannot emphasize enough, regardless of what team you like, guys, Passaic, Clifton, it's never good to see injuries on the field like that, regardless. And luckily he is okay.
Actually, yeah, today. You can even as a freshman.
And money and
No, I don't know, today in our car they were setting up like bouncy houses and stuff.
because there's a carnival thing on Saturday.
There's a carnival on Saturday.
And then Thursday we have off.
Yeah, that's pretty good work, Jared.
President's Day.
Yeah, just get
President of the president of the school.
perfect. Good guy.
Yeah. It's like official because I guess he became the president during COVID.
Good for us. Good for him. Love him.
And we got a freaking day off.
So I'm not going to have to practice
With the ball once again, hustling. A chance here. Passaic there for it, and they do make a good play on it.
It is Kyle.
Around less than 10 minutes remaining in this game. A throw in here. And Clifton just deflects it and it goes right back out of bounds.
See you guys later. Good seeing you.
And the time he's putting into this is so insane for what we're talking about. I mean, we can literally. Okay, I see. On a record, never have before. Witness, not for that. You ever see somebody on the trials and I have this.
And they throw the ball in. And that one put in front of the goal. Clifton has a high kick. And that one goes out.
It's all you. Yeah, he's coming back.
Mark, where you want? Yeah, let me fix me. It's kind of a little bit. Passaic with it. Still trying to put up some goals here. About 7 minutes left, and I don't want to say it's too late, but it may be looking that way. Clifton still has possession still, but you never know. Passaic still may have a chance to put up a goal or two. But 3, it's going to be really hard to come up with a trifecta here. Passaic with it, Clifton fighting, and the goaltender comes through. I mean, usually I go over positives and negatives for Clifton and for the game overall around this time, but I have nothing bad to say about this Clifton team. I usually never do, and it doesn't really change anything. This team has looked fantastic today. They were fiery out the gates, and they were able to put up their first goal. They had their first one that should have been there, taken away due to an offside. They had a couple opportunities, and they finally got their last opportunity in the last minute or so of the first half. They put up 2 more in the second half. The defense has been nonstop on fire. Every time Passaic looks like they have an opportunity, that window just shuts, that window of opportunity. And Clifton has been on fire, and it has been absolutely phenomenal to watch. They have been doing great. This is not. I don't expect anything less from this team, and they did fantastic. Perfect weather for soccer. Perfect everything for Clifton right now. A free kick here. Clifton puts in a shot and a good save. Had 3 people there, good pass and shoot. That was a good strategy. Very good strategy by Clifton. They always come up with very clever ways to get these goals, and that was a really clever way to take a shot.
For what you got working with you right now, you're doing a really good job. You're not a nice talker, just looking at that. Excellent job. Anytime you want to be I'm so sorry. Bro, what? So today when we went to the
Clock winding down, about a little over 2 minutes left. And a good kick there and a save.
I was.
Ref, what we got, like a minute left, minute 30? Okay, and then extra time, right? Clock's. Yeah. You're in.
Another injured player. Looks like he was able to get up off the field. He seems fine. Luckily, I hope he is. I hope he is. That would be great for Clifton. Never want to see injuries, guys, regardless of the team.
Alright guys, we're coming with them in a minute. Obviously came out home injury time, but they win the shot of celebrating.
Another injury. Good either. Coming late in the game too, which is even worse. And he's able to walk off the field. Maybe just some cramps, but hopefully that'll be all. But luckily he looks okay. And the kick there that goes high and hits the goalpost. One of the top posts there. That's a pretty impressive kick, to say the least.
It's a Friday. It's a Friday.
All right.
October 7th. It is done, but I already have
It's those young eyes.
And a chance for Clifton to score here late in the game. Yeah, he slides right into him. They're not going to call a penalty at all, which is very interesting considering he slid right into him. The That's the end of the game. Clifton takes the 3-0 shutout win over Passaic. Great job by Clifton today. I'm your voice of the Mustangs, Vincent Chanchulo, signing off from Athenia. Go Mustangs!